Alrighty, are we live? You are live. Alright. I don't know how many people are going to join, so I'm just going to get straight into it. So, last night I made a post on Instagram saying that I am no longer considering myself a part of the elevator enthusiast community. There are multiple reasons for this. As y'all know, one of my all-time favorite elevators got modernized, and I had no idea about it. It was, I found out the hard way. I didn't look at inspection before I went down there, so there was a nasty surprise for me when I got there. So, yeah. I was absolutely speechless when I found out, and I was, yeah, I was just, what even was I? I was just like, I was baffled. Like, I was stricken beyond words. And that made me realize that, I don't really like elevators that much anymore. Because, all the old stuff is going. And, the old stuff is what I like. And, I haven't been that upset about a mod since, the River Center Mall and Northwood Tower. I was upset about those simultaneously. And I still get upset about River Center Mall because I loved those elevators. And Kone, as you know, they did not do the best job at modding those elevators. Like, they certainly didn't fix them. So that's why I'm scared of them getting the Alamodome, although I think what they're going to do with the Alamodome is they're going to wait until the contract with Kone is up, and then they'll go with Schindler or Otis or something. Because I don't think they would wait this long just to end up going with Kone anyway. It just wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't check out. So, yeah. And I have been pretty upset finding out about mods. About a year ago, there was a Westinghouse system that I wanted to go film, and I never had a chance to. So come around Christmas time, 2020, I look up records, I look up inspection, I see new decal numbers, and I'm like, oh, that's not a good sign. And then I look at the inspection forms, and sure enough, they got modded by ThyssenKrupp Westinghouses at Oak Park. It looked like a very nice system, and now it's gone. And they have the call stations just like the ones that Northwood Tower had, because they put the surface mount MAD call stations, which the square ones look hideous. They are absolutely, oh my god, they're terrible. And if you haven't seen my video on Oak Park, definitely do check it out. It's a nice mod. I do like it. I just would have liked to see them original, because I loved Westinghouse at the time. 2020 was just like, I genuinely loved Westinghouse and like nothing else more than it. But as I realized that Westinghouse is just like going to be extremely hard to find now, I was just like, I think I like Montgomery more. And yeah, I guess I do, because I hardly have any Montgomery parts, but that's not really the point of that. The point is just like, I've always been absolutely obsessed with Montgomery elevators. Like, you know, the ones at River Center Mall and, you know, the Vectors, at Macy's, both Macy's, Rolling Oaks and River Center Mall. But I haven't been on very many Vectors. I've been on maybe 10, that's it. So those would be at least 5 at the Alamodome, because there are 7 passenger elevators there. I know I've ridden at least 5 of them. I've ridden the north, east, and south. I've ridden one of the freight elevators, which was actually the first freight elevator I ever rode, was the one in the Alamodome. The elevator right next to it, both of the elevators in the East Bank and both in the North. So I've ridden 5 in there. The one at Rolling Oaks Mall, so that makes 6. River Center Mall, that makes 7. The hydraulic elevator, not in Macy's, would be 8. The one at the library was 9. And then that probably means that there's at least one more that I've ridden. Maybe I rode the parking elevators at the River Center Mall when they were still original. I don't know. But yeah, I've been on maybe 10 Vectors, that's it. Because, you know, they are not common anymore. They're not common at all. You have to really look to find one, it seems like. And it absolutely sucks because they're some of my favorites. Like, I found Montgomery with square buttons in Universal City, and I was just like, wow, no freaking way. It's like Montgomery Square seems to be more common than Vector. But yeah, because of all that, geez, I was really rambling there. Oh man, wow. That's gonna eat into my time. Oh, like I have a time limit. But, yeah, just like stuff like that, like what's been going on with Westinghouse and Montgomery. You know, all their stuff being taken out. That's just impacted how much, you know, I'm into elevators lately. You know, I haven't been doing too many wiring projects. Ow! Ouch. That really hurt. Yeah, I just, you know, I haven't been doing as much with elevators as I used to, and I know I took that trip out to Seguin, I've taken a couple trips downtown, but, I hardly filmed. Like, I really only filmed the Grand Hyatt, and I didn't even film the main elevators, because everyone has filmed those. I filmed the exclusive service elevator and the freight elevator. That's it. That's all I filmed, because everything else has been filmed. So yeah. And in case you're wondering what I'm printing right now, probably won't be hard to guess. It's a Montgomery Vector button. So, yeah. But, you know, just, you know, the fact that I got that upset over a mod made me realize that, you know, this probably shouldn't be my hobby anymore. And, you know, I have been losing interest in it ever since the Oak Park mod. Because, you know, that really crushed my spirit. Like, I didn't even consider the possibility of the library parking elevator getting modded. And I go there and I find the nasty surprise. So, yeah, it's just... I mean, it happens, you know? Like, you know, it's not even just with elevators, you know? There are people that are into fire alarms, and you know, they want them from a building that's getting demolished, and you know, they don't get them, and the building gets demolished, and then they have to just go through piles of rubble to find some that are in even like poor shape. So yeah, I mean, hobbies like mine, which I am into fire alarms too. I do have a collection of fire alarms as well. But stuff like this, it's just like, it's kind of hard to get a whole lot of enjoyment out of it without being, you know, an obsessed idiot, as New Age Server Alarm likes to call it. And you know, I kind of was that at one point, and I don't want to be that because it doesn't look good, and you know, it's not healthy. Like, if you have an unhealthy obsession with something, then you definitely need to change something. And you know, I feel like with the way I reacted to the mod, I felt like, you know, I had somewhat of an unhealthy obsession with elevators still, even though I'm not that interested. So that was what made me realize that needed to change. And you know, my anger and frustration from Monday, you know, caused me to start printing vector buttons. Like, this is my 5th one. I tried printing one last night, but it like failed miserably. Like, this is the first failed print that I ever had. Like, look at this. I do not know what happened, but that got messed up. So now I'm printing another one. And don't worry, I will get some gray filament and print the buttons with that, because that will that'll make it look more authentic, because, you know, no one sees a vector button that's red. Like, that's just ridiculous, especially transparent red. Like, come on. But yeah. Oh. Ow. Sorry. Wow. Having so many problems. Indigestion. Ugh. But yeah, I just wanted to post to here to let y'all know about that, because you know, I always try and be transparent with you guys. You know, I'm super active on my Instagram. You know, I'm always posting updates there because I can't use the community feature in YouTube right now. But yeah, I did post about this on Instagram, and I did say that I would make a video on it. But it's easier to do a live stream because, you know, you can ramble on and then all of a sudden your iCloud is full. And then you gotta upload it and it takes forever. And, you know, it's just better to stream because, you know, you can just, like, you know, not have to worry about that. And, you know, the video is being uploaded simultaneously. It doesn't take that long to process once the stream is over. So, yeah. But if any of you want to chat now that I am done talking about that, then feel free to leave a comment. Because I absolutely love to chat on the live stream if y'all want. So, and you know, we can watch this print too. Because I'm sure y'all like watching the 3D printer. That's my Adams bell. Ow! What the hell? How did the prong hit me that hard? What in the hell? So... this solenoid is terrible. It's really cheap. I am making a Montgomery vector button. I'm on my 5th one. So zoom in. Yeah, you can see it. I made one last night, but it was the first failed print that I ever had, so I just throw it out. So, yeah. Thankfully, these don't take too long. It takes less than an hour to print. So, yeah, I've made 3 before. The first one came out terrible. But the second and third one, they came out pretty nice. But what I'm doing with this one, because you see you get the peg where the spring goes into, what I did was I made a little area on the button on the back of it where like it's it's got the space cleared, it's got a circle, so that way you know exactly where to put the peg, so you don't have to like mark it and then just do a whole bunch of stuff. Like it's a pain, so it'll be easier to just do that like this. And let me get one of these. I have a couple of these. So here is one of the buttons that I've printed. It's the back is just completely mundane. It doesn't have any spaces on the back for any of the it doesn't have any of the recessements that I implemented. Here's the little thing with the screw. Happy Thursday. Yeah, I know, right? It's been such a slow week. But yeah, this is what the button locks into. You see a broken Montgomery vector button. This is probably what you see. Obviously not in this color, but this is the only color filament that I have right now. And I think I'm almost out of it. So let me I can go up on here. Yes, my camera is still on crack. This will take 1.5 meters of filament. Not too bad. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. So now you can just drink whenever you get stressed. Almost. But yeah, the only thing that this button doesn't have and why I revised it again is it doesn't have the peg on the back. And like I just said, what I did for that was I just made a little recession, a circle, so that way you know exactly where to put that, which is where the spring goes into. And then the little pins on the top will go through this, and they will lock in. And I need to get a spring too for this. So yeah. But then I also have the body of the call station. I modeled that as well, so I need to get some black filament and then I can print one of those. But I could also do a prototype with the red. I just don't think I have enough filament for to be able to print one right now. Because like I ran out of white filament the other day. It's like this is literally all I have left. This is like not even a meter of filament. Oh shit. So yeah, it detected a problem with the filament in the middle of a print, and I was like, how does it know it's not even out of filament? So I just take it out and put the red in there because that's all I have. And I just launched it. Yeah, this stuff will launch too. It's pretty funny. It's like a coil. It's all coiled up. But yeah, I need to oh, and the light piece too. The light piece right next to the button. I'm gonna get some transparent filament for that and print that. That's gonna come out hopefully amazing. So I need to knock this hole out somehow of this thing. There you can see the little hole. It's supposed to be like completely clear all the way through, but it left some excess on the bottom. Let me see if I can get it to focus. I don't know. No. But, yeah. Oh, now the thing is being, oh, I think it's, yeah, it's starting to build up the pillars. So, yeah. And I had it print on the corner, too. Or close to the corner, so that way I can just, like, you know, because, like, as opposed to printing it right in the center, you can just, like, pull the board, you can pull the plate out, and then kind of just, like, bend it at the corners, and, you know, it'll pry up a lot more compared to, like, if it's in the center, you have to bend it quite a bit, and then you'll probably warp the board. And, this is my second one. This is not the one that came with the printer, because I ruined the first one. Well, I didn't ruin it, but my filament did, because it stopped coming out in the middle of a print, and you can kind of see, I was printing a base, and it just, like, it literally looked like rolling hills of white filament, and, I was trying to get all that shit off, and, with a, what's it called, I don't even know, like a paint chipper or something. I know that's not what it's called. It's like a giant flathead screwdriver, but one of the plastic ones, and I ended up ripping out a part of the build plate, kind of like you see happened right here. So yeah, I just went and threw that one out and got a new one. And then I had to get a new extruder because the filament was literally stuck inside of it. Like, I had to take it apart to figure out what the hell was going on with it. And yeah, that didn't go well at all. But I mean, you know, you gotta keep up with stuff, you know. So yeah, I had to order the extruder. And, like, even on eBay and Amazon, the only people that had them were in China, so I had to wait, like, a month for it. So, yeah. What's with these lids? They're just, like... They're all, like, kind of rough now. I like it. I like it. It's textured. I like that. But, yeah. Oh, I'll show you the call station body, too. That has less than 20 minutes left, so... Yeah, here I got my, my calipers. This is where most of my engineering happens. Here's the other successful button that I made, and here's the very first one that I made. It's too small. I printed it printed like this, so yeah, that's why it looks like that. And there, I'm not gonna show my pen, obviously. Alright, so yep. Oh, I left this up. So, yeah, that's what it's going to look like when it's done. You can see I got the indentation on there. Everything completely. So, let me go ahead and get my Tinkercad. My session has expired. No, it hasn't. I should stay logged in all time. See? Okay, so... Oh wow, this is perfect. So you can see the call station body, the cam, and the button itself. And you can see that little recession that I was talking about. So right here, this took me about 2 hours to do, and I still make revisions to it every now and then. But yeah, that's what it looks like, and I like it. So that's where the light piece would go. And speaking of which, I actually need to model that. Alrighty, so that's the basic shape of it. So, oh yeah, that's like right on. Cyber Monday was 3 days ago. I don't know why you're bombarding me with that. Okay. And 1/2 inch. Oh yeah, right on. 1/2 inch by, what is it? 1 1/4 inch and 0.188 inches. So yeah, that'll be perfect. Nearly. Actually, let me pull up a picture of, oh, I have one saved that I can just look at. Picture. I'll look at the Photoshop just because I don't think I have another one. Well, I do have this. Yeah. The light piece is flush. Okay, so I was right. I can also make some of these too. I can make some of those pretty easy. But yeah, oh yeah, I need to put an arrow in here. I need to fill that space in. But actually, no, not with it upside down. I won't be able to do that. I can just make one and push it in there. So, let me see. Damn it. So I would have to figure out a way for this to stay in here, where it couldn't like fall out the front or the other side. So probably, you know what? Probably what I could do is just make a not something that goes over the top and screws into here, because that's where the micro switch is supposed to go. And I don't think it can go over here because this will be in the way of it. But if I, perfect, if I just like paste this, then I can bring it up. And then let it down. And that I need to turn it 180 degrees. There we go. So yeah, that's what it'll look like from the front. That's what a broken vector button would look like. You would see that little cam. So yeah, that's kind of how it goes together. And yeah, obviously you won't be able to use these to put the micro switch. So I don't know why they put those in there. But you know, that's just what I went off of. So yeah. But yeah, the light piece, I can actually make my own replacement kit package. So just cut that out of there. Actually, no, don't do that just yet. I hate Olivia Rodrigo so much. I hate this song. I hate all of her songs. So, let me see. Oh, you know what? I could just duplicate that, bring it up. So yeah, bring up a picture of an actual call button. See, that's what it looks like. You got the black border around here. So yeah, then you got the little light piece. There's the up button as well. And then we just do this, group it together, and there you go. Now, I would make the thing for the micro switch, but I need to figure out exactly how far the button's gonna go, which, actually, hell, I can do that right now. Not with that, though. So, I have to go out of here, get this. So, copy that. And paste it. And, wow, that's like perfect. That was exactly how I needed it. So now let me go get the little cam. Let me just copy that. And I need to change my name on this thing. I wonder if it'll let me do that really quick. Yeah, settings, here we go. On my own. Ow. And choose a file for a picture. I guess I can just use... I have a bunch of random pictures on here. Huh. Yeah, I have a lot of random pictures on here. Oh, that's kind of funny. I'll just use this. Who cares? Oh, perfect. All right. So let me go back to this. Paste. There we go. Let me change the to 1/16 of an inch. Flip this 180. Okay, I gotta fine tune it even more. There we go. So then I move this over. 64th of an inch. There we go. Alrighty, and that is perfect right there. So oh, whoa, hey, wait. Oh my god, okay. That... Wow, that is really long. I do not need it. Wow. I don't know how I managed to do that. But yeah. So when like the button is pretty much just like not pressed, it's like that. Okay, so this part is going to be a little more tricky than I thought. But it's good. I'm glad that I came across it. Because, like, obviously, if it were like this, it would be sticking out of the button. So, honestly, what I could just do, I could just, like, shrink it like that. And then you see we got that. And then let me see. Okay, I'm gonna need the button for this. We're getting everything here. And yes, I did make a GMP logo. I get that bored sometimes. Yes, we all do. Why is this not grouped together? Oh well. So I need to do some modeling, obviously. So I'm going to stand this up. No! Damn it. Okay, 20% battery. That's no problem. I got access right here to a charger. Alrighty, so there is the button, or the panel. I don't want to make the mistake Jason does and call it a button when the button is not even in there. So, let me get the button in here. And then I just need to rotate it 180 degrees. There we go. Virtual snowball fight, that does not sound fun at all. Alrighty, ooh, that looks good right there. Now let me see. Actually, I have a perspective image. Where is it? It's the one that I changed the light piece to be blue. But I don't know where it is. And honestly, what I think about that... Oh, that was great. That was just like right up in y'all's face and you could see it perfectly. Oh, that was good. Okay, let me find this freaking picture. There it is. Yeah, so this side of the button does stick out a bit more from the light piece. Okay, so that is perfect. That is perfect right there. I got that right on the first try. So, yeah. So, let me ungroup that. So let me fine tune this. And then bring this. This is engineering at its finest right here. Alright. So that is some fine tuning right there. That's how you do it. Like, honestly, it does not get much better than that. So let me cut that. Oh yeah, that is perfect. Yeah, that right there, that was kind of the hard way of doing it, but it's still a way to do it, you know? So, oh geez, you don't want that. I don't want that, at least. Nope. What the? Come on now. Come on. Oh my god, come on. And then what I can do with this is bring it forward, and boom, it's right in. It's right on that. So, yeah, that's pretty much fine-tuned right there. Let me go ahead and move that just for now. And bring this in so that way I can see. Okay, so that is fully pressed in. So it'll press a 1/16 and an 1/8 of an inch. So doing the math, that'll be, what, 3/16 of an inch? My goodness. Will that even be noticeable? Yeah, yeah, that's right on. Alrighty. So perfect. So yeah, this is pretty much engineering at its finest. Oh wait, it's 16 and a 32nd. Oh shit. Okay, so 16 and a 32nd. Let me see here. So it'll be 3 30-seconds? What? That's not gonna press very much at all. Wow. So... Okay, well, let me see that first. Yeah, I mean, that looks like it'll press normally. Ignore the music. It's trash, I know. Get rid of that. Move that over. Ungroup that. And ungroup it again. And here we go. Alrighty. So that is probably all I should need. And then I can just group it back together. And this is going to be made out of black filament, like the actual thing is. You know, like how it is in the actual thing. Or, well, it's made out of black plastic. So get that in the right spot. Let me get that button back. Okay, so now it'll press a whole 1/8 of an inch, which is perfect. Perfect. Look at that. Alrighty. This is a really good video to reference for, like, if you want to get into engineering. But yeah, it is pretty fun. I'll probably have to send this to Jason later. So, yep, there's voids. There are voids on both sides, so we're good. And this is going to be transparent. That color. Yep. Oh, this is going to be gray. So looking at it so far, oh my god, it actually looks like the actual thing. Dude, that is awesome. And that's just by changing the color of the filament. And, you know, obviously it's not all going to be black. You know, there's supposed to be a little sheet of metal that goes over this. And, ooh, the button's done. It's done being It's done being printed, and my phone is going to be done with me if I don't plug it in. So I don't even know if my charger's working. It is, alrighty. Alrighty. We did not fail a print this time. Awesome. Alrighty. Oh. Alrighty, so the recessed part did come out a little bit thin. So that failed. Oops. But, you know, it's okay. I did just make some adjustments. And, oh wow, this little recessed part on the button looks really good. Look at that. You can, like, it kind of looks like little diodes, but it's actually hexagonal. So, yeah, that came out really nice. I'm really impressed with this thing. So, yeah. I'll just throw those in the recycle bin. So, yeah. That's what we got. And it'll press a whole 1/8 of an inch, which is... yeah, it's sufficient. That'll definitely give it that authentic feel. So, yeah. And you can also see in the side, it presses up against that, which is how you know exactly how much it's going to press. So, now that I have that figured out, I need to figure out the size of a micro switch and see if I can make a little thing that'll hold a micro switch with these two screws. So, yeah, I'll have to get something that is 1/8 of an inch tall. I can just do that right here. Whoops. Okay, so a 64th. There we go. So 1/8 of an inch. It is pressed all the way. So that's what I'm looking for. Alrighty, well, that is going to do it for this stream. I will have to change the title to channel update plus a look at what I'm doing now. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all for tuning in, all of you that did. And I will talk to you guys soon.